The scale of the decay on this chassis is incredible, as it seems fused with the earth.
Initial inspection confirms it is the right model, but stabilization will be the first major hurdle.
This root is really stubborn, and the team cannot pull it by hand, requiring mechanical intervention.
Technicians must use the heavy pry bar on that section to break the rust seal effectively. We need to check the integrity of the mount before applying any significant lifting force upwards.
Technicians hold the tension steady as it is stuck on the left side, requiring immediate adjustment. Adjusting ropes now allows the team to distribute the weight evenly across the entire lifting mechanism.
All right, the command is given to pull it up easy while applying heat to bolts.
Mechanics pull straight back carefully, as it is heavy and requires precise control to avoid damage.
Now, bringing it down to the bench requires clearing the path of all potential safety hazards.
Set it down gently while the team prepares to lift the heavy component onto the stand.
Watch it closely as it is tilting dangerously to the side, requiring immediate correction of balance.
The lead mechanic has it stable but requires assistance to push up hard on the side.
Easy now down onto the cart and clear the area for the next phase of work. It is stuck right there, and so hold the weight while we determine the cause of friction.
Got it clear, so let us get this down safely without dropping the heavy metal assembly.
Hold it steady as it is snagged on the rear bolt, preventing a smooth vertical descent.
Stand clear while the operator prepares to pry it free from the corroded mounting point.
There it is free, so keep lifting slowly to avoid hitting the delicate surrounding engine components. Watch the frame rail closely and keep it coming up until it clears the chassis completely. Moving it over now requires precision, as the heavy component is suspended in the air above.
It is not lining up correctly, so lift it slightly to adjust the angle of approach.
Using the bar now allows the technician to leverage the weight and lower it slowly down.
It is seated, but wait, it is not centered, requiring a pause in the lowering process.
We need to reposition it slightly to the right to align with the factory mounting holes.
Okay, trying again. And now the team looks for stability before releasing the pressure on the hoist.
Releasing pressure now requires everyone to keep an eye on the mounting points for any movement.
Clear on this side, slow and steady, and the component settles into the frame rails without interference.
It is moving, but is that seated right? The mechanics check the alignment of the bolt.
Yep, it is slipped, so hold on while the team resets the position of the heavy block.
Reeded and secure confirmed the team prepares to take the slack out of the chain.
Ease up on the tension slowly as it is caught right there on the wire harness.
Got it clear now, so bring it up slowly to avoid damaging the electrical connections underneath.
A little more to the right, okay? Hold it there while the operator lowers the hoist down.
All right, lift. Whoa, watch it as it slipped, requiring immediate intervention to prevent a drop.
I got it. Let us move it over there where it is catching on the brake line.
Hold it steady and hold pressure while the obstruction is cleared from the path of travel.
Okay, clear. Now start rolling it back into position while applying heat to the stubborn metal.
It is heavier than it looks, so the team needs to wiggle it to break friction.
Hang on clear the edge and bring it down slowly to avoid crushing the new gasket.
Misaligned on this side and lifting slightly allows the technician to correct the angle of the block.
Correcting now, try again that. Is it perfectly seated in the cradle, ready for the bolts? Steady now. Keep it level as it is misaligned, requiring the team to lift up slightly.
Guide it down slowly, there it is, almost there, and shift it slightly to the right now.
Okay, it is seated perfect, and pass me the bolts to begin securing the component to the frame.
Hold the weight steady as it is heavy and I am trying to wiggle it in.
Rotate it slightly, there it is slid into place, and heat is applied to the fasteners.
It needs to go left a little. How is that? Perfect, hold it steady for the bolt.
The bolt won't catch the thread, sorry. I will push down while you wiggle it hard.
Okay, got it started. Bring it down easy now. Hold. Lift it up just a touch. We missed the dowel. Okay, shift left. All right, try lowering again until the seat is clear.
Got it Pricktree in Sport Rubishow. Bring it down easy and wait it is off the pin. Signal them to lift.
Okay, nudge it left lower again, and there it is, perfect fit, ready for the hydraulic pump. Pump it, hold it still. Got air in the line, so pump it again until clear. Push your side left a little. It is not lining up yet. Okay, how about now? I think I got it. Yes, perfect. And hold it there while I start the bolt threads. Okay, push forward just a little and got it now. Start the bolts on your side immediately. They are threading now. Ready? Lift on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, this stud is tight.
Back it off and reseat it. As it is resisting on this corner, use the mallet.
That should do it. Yeah, perfect. It is seated, ready. Lift on 3. 1, 2, 3. It is hitting this here. I'm going to say, hold it.
Get the bolt started now while I hold the component in the correct position for assembly.
Connecting the lines requires precision to ensure no leaks occur in the hydraulic or fuel systems.
There she is. She lives. The engine roars to life, signaling the success of the operation. Oh, yes, we did it! The team celebrates the successful reanimation of the dormant mechanical beast. Headlights and horn check loud and clear, confirming the electrical circuits are intact and functioning correctly.
Wipers look good clearing the glass efficiently, but wait, and the signal is flashing fast on the dash.
Okay, cycled it, normal flash. Right now the relay has reset and the system is stable.
We are good to go, and that stops it. Brake pressure confirmed by the pedal feel.
Shifting to reverse now engages the transmission smoothly without any grinding or mechanical resistance from the gears.
Hello, hello, hello. The voice of the machine returns after weeks of silence in the shop.
The restoration of the chassis mount integrity ensures the vehicle will drive straight and true again.
Every bolt has been torqued to specification, guaranteeing the safety of the structural components for years.
The rusted metal has been replaced or treated, stopping the decay that once threatened the frame. Fluid levels are topped off and the cooling system is purged of any trapped air pockets.
The vibration test confirms that the new mounts are absorbing the engine harmonics as designed originally.
Visual inspection of the undercarriage reveals no leaks or loose fittings after the initial test run. The struggle with the stubborn rust was worth the effort to save this piece of history.
Final adjustments are made to the body panels to ensure perfect alignment gaps on all sides.
The shop lights reflect off the cleaned surfaces, marking the completion of the heavy industrial work. Tools are gathered and cleaned, signaling the end of the shift and the project phase 1.
The vehicle stands ready for the next stage of cosmetic restoration now that the structure holds.
Patience and mechanical leverage have triumphed over the forces of nature and time in this garage.
The team takes a moment to admire the work, knowing the chassis is now solid rock.
Documenting the process provides a guide for future restorations of similar vintage industrial machine platforms.
This complex extraction and reinstallation proves that even the most fused components can be saved.
The roar of the engine is the ultimate reward for the sweat and effort invested here.
With the chassis stabilized, the project moves forward into the final assembly and detailing stages.
This concludes the structural stabilization of the chassis, ensuring the legacy of the machine endures. The silhouette of the machine stands proud in the darkness, ready for the road ahead tomorrow.
Reviewing the footage reveals the intensity of the corrosion that had to be overcome today.
Every lift and shift required careful coordination to prevent injury or damage to the heavy parts. Precision torque settings ensure that the new hardware will not back out under vibration load. Clean hands mark the end of the dirty work as the project transitions to refinement. Security of the tools is paramount, as they are the lifeline of the restoration workshop.
Leaving the shop, the mechanic feels the satisfaction of a job well done and complete.
The lights of the workshop dim, but the work done inside will last for decades. Stability has been achieved, providing a solid foundation for the future of this unique vehicle.
Follow the journey to see the cosmetic transformation that will follow this structural mechanical repair.